Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most common financial questions people ask. How can you turn $10,000 into $100,000? It's a question filled with both curiosity and skepticism. Because on one hand, $10,000 is a substantial amount of money, yet on the other hand, it feels like such a small sum when your goal is to multiply it by 10. But the truth is that many people achieve this transformation by applying consistent, disciplined strategies that don't rely on gambling, get-rich-quick schemes, or unrealistic promises. The goal of this video is not to convince you that becoming wealthy overnight is possible. Instead, it is to show you practical, proven paths that can legitimately take $10,000 and grow it into six figures over time. You will learn how to leverage your capital, how to think like an investor rather than a saver, and how to place your money where it has the highest probability of growth. These are strategies used by entrepreneurs, investors, and everyday people who decided to take control of their finances. If you stay until the end, I'll also share the mindset shift that almost everyone who successfully scales their money eventually discovers. So let's get into the 6 ways you can potentially turn $10,000 into $100,000. 1. Long-term stock market investing. One of the most reliable and historically proven ways to multiply your money is through long-term investing in the stock market. When you invest in index funds or diversified portfolios, your $10,000 begins compounding year after year. While this approach may seem slow at first, the real power comes from time and consistency. The stock market has historically returned an average of 7 to 10% annually after inflation, which means your money is constantly working for you. Over a decade or two, compounding can turn a modest investment into a much larger sum, and additional contributions can accelerate the process dramatically. Anyone who wants a stable, lower-risk way of growing their capital should seriously consider this path. 2. Starting a small online business. If you are willing to put in the work, starting an online business can be one of the fastest routes for turning $10,000 into $100,000. An online business gives you leverage because it allows you to scale beyond your time. Whether it's e-commerce, digital products, consulting, or a service-based brand, the initial investment can go toward marketing, a website, product development, or advertising. Unlike traditional businesses that require expensive rent and inventory, online businesses are accessible, flexible, and capable of reaching customers across the world. With the right strategy, you can create a system that generates predictable income and grows substantially over time. Free real estate through house hacking or rental properties. Real estate remains one of the most powerful wealth-building tools, and $10,000 is enough to get started in many markets through strategies like house hacking or partnering with another investor. By purchasing a property with a low down payment and renting out part of it, you can dramatically reduce your living expenses or even live for free. Over time, increasing property values, rental income, and mortgage paydown work together to grow your equity. In some cases, investors use their first $10,000 to acquire a rental property and then reinvest the cash flow into additional properties, creating a snowball effect that can turn modest savings into a substantial portfolio. 4. High-income skill development. Sometimes, the greatest return on investment does not come from the stock market or real estate, but from investing in yourself. When you use your $10,000 to acquire a high-income skill, you are essentially increasing your ability to earn far more money in the future. Skills such as digital marketing, programming, copywriting, sales, video editing, or project management can increase your earning potential dramatically. Once you develop a valuable skill, you can either use it to advance within a career or apply it to freelancing and business opportunities. This approach empowers you to turn your $10,000 into $100,000, not through passive growth, but through actively increasing your value in the marketplace. 5. Building a resale or trading business. Another realistic method for multiplying your money is by starting a small resale or trading business. This could include buying items at a low cost from wholesalers, clearance sections, estate sales, or online marketplaces, then selling them for a profit. Many people begin with as little as a few $100s, so with $10,000, you have a significant advantage. You can invest in inventory at scale, test multiple product categories, and optimize your buying strategy. Over time, this model can grow from a simple side hustle into a full-scale business if you reinvest your profits. It requires effort and consistency, but the profit margins can be extremely rewarding. Conclusion: turning $10,000 into $100,000 is not about luck or rare opportunity. It is about choosing a strategy, committing to it, and allowing time, discipline, and consistency to work in your favor. Whether you choose investing, real estate, starting a business, developing a skill, or creating digital assets, the underlying principle is the same. You must put your money and your effort into something that can grow beyond your immediate reach. Your goal should be to escape the cycle of trading hours only for dollars and instead begin building systems, assets, and opportunities that work for you even when you are not actively involved. The truth is that most people are far closer to financial transformation than they realize. All it takes is one serious decision, one strategic plan, and the willingness to stay committed even when the results are not immediate. If you take your $10,000 and place it into the right vehicle, the journey to $100,000 becomes not just possible, but achievable. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown valuable, consider subscribing for more in-depth guidance on building wealth, creating opportunities, and taking control of your financial future. I'll see you in the next video.